With the recent release of the McLaren W1 and Ferrari's F80, it's easy to wonder what is Porsche doing in restoring the three hypercar trinity, which we haven't seen in nearly a decade now. Though Porsche has been delayed and gave some concepts out, it haven't been really unknown, but we do have news. So here is Porsche's new hypercar. Let's get into it. Porsche's upcoming 918 Spider successor is on its way, and the brand is adamant and it'll be quicker than McLaren and Ferrari's flagships. With Porsche readying up their successor to the 10-year-old Porsche 918 hypercar, though it won't come out as soon as anybody anticipated. Instead, the brand will be focusing on new car launches, such as the new upcoming electric Boxster. However, Porsche head of design Michael Mayer, forgive me if I pronounced that wrong, insists that there is a new hypercar coming, and the brand will use the extra time to ensure best car in its era. And Michael Mayer even said there will be some time in the future where there will be a hypercar again. Not saying when, but there definitely will be one. And Porsche does have a strong history in its legacy, especially with hypercars, given the Carrera GT, the 959 Carrera GT, or even the 918 Spider. Though so far, there are so many new products like the 718 successor, and definitely due to come, the new Macan, which just launched ahead of the new Cayenne, which is a big challenge for this year and next year, and so many new car launches. So far, the hypercar and supercar sports is not really something that will happen in nearby future, and Mr. Mauro did not say that whether the vehicle will be fully electric or fully hybrid. And the vehicle to be revealed as the new successor, though it's not confirmed, is the Porsche Mission X. And Porsche, which has previously previewed the Mission X, an all-electric twin-motor all-wheel drive concept, though the brand has come short in confirming the product's version will be an electric option. Porsche released that this hypercar could be the car that you can, for example, that you can have the fastest lap time in a Nürburgring. And Porsche, from this point of view, has never really been tied to one technical solution. Porsche has always been good in understanding and using the best solutions for the time in order to create the best car, and to Porsche being the strongest means leading lap times. And that's one thing that often happens with EVs, electric vehicles, that acceleration on a straight road that's not really limited anymore by the expertise of engineers of the engines, and is much more limited by what you can do and what the rubber on the wheels can stand. Again, that was never Porsche. Porsche was always big on lap times, so it is always the whole package when it comes to the handling. It's always on windy roads and on a track. Though Porsche immediate hypercar rivals like the McLaren and Ferrari have both made their own flagship hypercars, and though the Porsche hypercar will make it out as the Mission X, Mr. Mayer said the concept remains a show car, but the brand does not build show cars for no reason. Whenever Porsche has shown a car such as a show car, it's not just doing it for the sake of having fun with the design or the department team. Though that said, it is unlikely that the hypercar will be made in any time that we know of, and it's more complicated than having two versions. And speaking of the new hypercar, the Porsche Mission X uses a 900-volt electric system with the aim of becoming the fastest road legal production car to the lap of the Nürburgring racetrack in Germany, a record currently held by the F1 derived turbo V6 powered Mercedes-AMG 1. And talking more about the Mission X, and though we don't know when, here are some cool facts about the Mission X that is promised to come. The Mission X has a lightweight glass dome with an exoskeleton, resembling an aircraft cockpit, and the Daytona windshield is another standout element. It's provided with a visible and round sharp turns in history of race car, and it gives the Mission X an even more open feeling to space. And an even crazier thing is the systematic lightweight structure, a top-of-the-class lightweight design inspired by architectural support. There isn't a single overweight piece on the new Mission X. And going on to the front, the iconic light structure. Following in the path of the earlier motorsport vehicles, the distinctive 4-point light signature of the main headlights have been reinterpreted vertically in a range. And the driving experience, though it's unknown how the vehicle will drive and is yet to be known since there's not fully a running concept yet, Porsche calls it the driving experience of tomorrow. The interior has been focused on the driver's down to finest detail, from the individually adapted seat shells to the driver-focused curved display. And with Porsche calling this the design of tomorrow, a flat body sculptural styling closed design in the exterior design of the Mission X is both innovative and distinctively from Porsche, from the light structure to the Lehman style doors to the integrated adaptive wings. And speaking of the adaptive wings, a maximum downforce with the wings for thrust, a adaptive extendable wing. Besides the support structure of the tail, the Mission X generates extreme downforce. And even with the Lehman's door style, which opens upwards at the front, offer a convenient access to the vehicle. The door concept was also used in the Porsche 917. The Mission X also features windows, which integrates into the Lehman style. And speaking of style, in addition to the front lights, the lighting on the support structure also blinks during the charging. Since this is set to be a fully electric car, the actual LED light strips at the seat shelves and start-stop button blink. Thanks to the new high voltage battery, the Mission X offers a charger experience like no other EV, especially Hypercar. And an even crazier thing, in its main body features a carbon and paintwork in effect. The body color of the Mission X, which is brown hue, becomes darker depending on the viewing of the angle, and its performance, which offers a rapid lap time. And with that being said, that is the new Porsche Mission X Hypercar. Though it's unknown when it'll come out, it is pretty cool that Porsche does indeed have a Hypercar in the works. Will we see it soon? I definitely hope so. What are your thoughts on it? It's a pretty interesting hypercar and I hope to see it soon, especially with the release of the new W1 and the F80. And with that, that is the new Porsche Hypercar. Subscribe, leave a like, and thank you for watching.